This is an unboxing of the Savior Heat heated gloves. Let's take a look at the box and see what's included inside. So right off the bat, you can see their logo, Savior Heat. Looks like down here is where we're going to open the box. Keep warm. Nothing on this side. Here we have our warning labels if you'd like to pause there and take a look at those. On this side just looks like our product information. Savior Heat heated gloves. I got the large size for my hand. When I did their sizing chart, I measured my hands and they recommended large. So we will see how that lines up. So I went ahead and cut that. Kind of sounds like this is a little magnetic. You can hear it kind of shut and stay closed. But as we open, dear buyer, if you're not satisfied with our products or they don't meet your requirements, then please feel free to contact us and return back the whole package with all accessories. Thank you. And then we get the attention. You can read everything right here. Sort of similar. Here's our first look at the gloves, kind of in their plastic packaging. Go ahead and set those off to the side so we can take a look at what else is in the box. Here is our user guide, which will come in handy. Here looks like we have a nice little travel bag for the gloves. Intelligent heating, it says. This looks like a little string bag. Should be nice to transport them in if you need that. And then we have, this looks like some sort of sticker or decal, I would think. I'm not too sure. If you guys know, you can let me know what you think this is. And then finally, I'm assuming this is the battery pack and charging cables. I think we'll go ahead and get rid of this box. Here are your charging cables. Here's a first look at that. This is a USB Type-C cable, which looks like these go into these plug adapters that I'm assuming will plug into the actual gloves themselves, or the battery that goes into the gloves. Here's our wall adapter with the USB-C. And finally, this looks like our two batteries. I'm assuming one for each glove. Let's take a look. Here's our lithium polymer battery. You can see here, if you want to go ahead and pause the video and take a look at those specifications, 3000 milliamp hours and nothing on the front. And here you can see where that little barrel connector would kind of plug into. Kind of give you an example here. That's how you would charge your batteries, via that way. And this is the second battery for the second glove, but let's make some room and take a look at these gloves. All right, here's our first look. Right here you can see they're snapped together, which is actually kind of nice with this buckle piece to keep them secure when you're traveling. But yeah, right off the bat, you can kind of get a good look of how these gloves kind of fit in the hand and kind of look. Here it looks like this is going to be your power switch to turn to the different heat settings. Here's the inside of the glove, nice leather touch to the front, and I assume here is probably where you would put the battery connector. Yep, here's your connecting cable that this battery will go ahead and kind of plug into, and then you'll slide it back in here and zip it back up. We'll go ahead and try this glove on. And I'd say that's a pretty good fit. I would say this is true to size. From their sizing chart on Amazon, I actually went ahead and got a tape measure, one of the ones that's not fixed, but it's kind of more like you're able to kind of wrap it around a circumference. And I wrapped it around my hand and I got the measurements correct and looked at the sizing chart on Amazon. and it was pretty spot on. Everything seems comfortable. I like how far up this kind of goes up my wrist as well. So yeah, just kind of a quick unboxing and first look at the Savior Heat heated gloves. I hope you found this video helpful.